Yesterday we spent the day traveling from Costa Rica to Nicaragua. We left from the capital, San Jose, and it typically takes about 6 to 7 hours to get to the border of Nicaragua.
Now there's a few different options you can choose from. You can either take a private shuttle, which costs about $250 to $300, so if you're a larger group, that's definitely a good option. But since it's just the two of us traveling together, we chose to take public transport. There are a few different options. Now we decided to go with the Tika bus, which only costed about $95 for both of us.
The Tika bus have a few departure times throughout the day, the first one being 6 a.m, followed by 7:30 a.m, and then another one midday. Make sure to check these though on your travels because they can change throughout the year. We chose the 7:30 departure time. However, unfortunately, about an hour into our trip, our Tika bus broke down, which left us stranded on a Costa Rican highway for about 4 hours. At the end of that 4 hours, we finally did get a replacement bus, and we continued on our journey to the Nicaraguan border.
Now, ideally, your bus does not break down and you don't end up stranded on the highway, and the journey really does only take you 6 to 7 hours. So if that is the case, they do plan about a 30-minute stop about halfway through the journey. So you're able to get out, stretch your legs, grab some food, use the toilet, and all of that.
The town on the Nicaraguan and Costa Rica border is called Penas Blancas, and this is where you'll get off the bus and begin the border crossing process.
Now the bus will stop right outside of a larger white building, and this is the official exit of Costa Rica. So you'll go in, you'll receive your exit stamp, and you'll have to pay an $8 exit fee tax.
Now, once you get the stamp, you have two choices here depending on your final destination. You can collect your bags from the bus and continue on past the border on foot, or you can get back on the bus, which will take you to its final destination, Managua, the capital of Nicaragua.
Since our final destination was San Juan del Sur, which is only about 30 to 45 minutes on the other side of the border, we continued on by foot. So once we got our stamp to exit Costa Rica, we grabbed all of our belongings off of the bus and started walking through the border.
From here, you'll proceed down the border about 100 meters, where you'll be stopped by another Costa Rican officer. He's going to check that your passport is stamped and also that you've paid the $8 exit fee out of Costa Rica. Moving on another 100 meters through the border, you'll be stopped yet again by another Costa Rican officer who will check your passports again, and you'll also be checked by a medical professional for your COVID-19 vaccination record. This is currently the only vaccination you require to enter Nicaragua.
Now after you're stopped by those two officers on foot, you'll then continue about 200 meters past that second officer into the official entry into Nicaragua, which is the Nicaragua Immigration Building. This is like most customs that you enter. You go up to the desk, you provide them the information in which where you're staying, your purpose of travel. You'll have to pay a $14 tax in total, 13 of which will go to the immigration officer behind the desk, and $1 tax will go to a man who's walking around. Unsure if that's an official tax or not, but it was required.
Moving on from here, you're then going to go through security, which again is just like any other bag check that you would do at an immigration office.
Now, one thing that we found out doing research prior to our trip is drones are actually illegal in Nicaragua. So if you're planning on traveling Central America with your drone, don't enter Nicaragua because your drone will be seized when it goes through the x-ray machine at the Nicaragua Immigration Building.
Once you leave the customs building, you have one final checkpoint to go through. You'll be stopped by another Nicaraguan officer there who's going to check your passport and all your documents in order before finally letting you through into Nicaragua.
So welcome to Nicaragua. Now, because we actually didn't arrive to Nicaragua until the sun was setting, we chose to take a taxi to San Juan del Sur, which did cost us about $40. During the day, we are told that there are chicken buses that run and operate, which is a much cheaper option as that is the way locals travel through.
We also recommend to cross the border during daytime, as we were informed by locals that it can be unsafe after sunset and during the night.
Now, don't let any of that deter you from traveling to Nicaragua. It sounds much more complicated than it is, and Nicaragua is an absolutely beautiful destination with tons of different places to visit.
We're going to be creating and uploading a lot more content on our journey through Central America, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on our Central American journey.
Adios!